It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And the nightcap to a busy Sunday has begun. Here's a return from the 7. He gets popped quickly. Not a nice feeling or a nice return.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And that's good for a gain of 5. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Setting up a throw. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's tackled for a short gain. Third down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come up 1st and 10. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 10 now. Able to get it to Benson. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Play action on first down. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10.
Here we go, set.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. It's taken in by Sinnott. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Second and 3 now.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
19 Lion.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Completed to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Come 19! Come 19! Go!
They go play action on first. Complete out to the right. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready! Trap 60! Trap 60! Go!
Working inside the red zone. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
60 Bobcat! Let's go now!
Still sticking with the passing game. Touchdown, Tennessee! Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans start off well to tie things 7-7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. This finds all complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's a Cardinals first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. From midfield now. Catch made by all. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 14. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
70 range, 70 range. Set. Hut, hut.
Looking to the air here. Escapes the pocket. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
So that connection.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score.
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans tie things up at 14. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Cardinals take over a first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now an inside give to Benson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They're throwing it. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I love crossing routes versus zone defense. Those zone defenders are dropping to their spots. And with all of that horizontal action, they often get lost in zone coverage just like that.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. It's Benson on the give. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by Deion Henley. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Need a conversion, and they're throwing for it. He finds him beyond the marker. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle well, and now they'll keep pushing.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They are throwing it again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Okay, ready? 15, right here. Here we go.
From the red zone now. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Goal to go, they're passing. And he's got it! Had to lay out for it, but touchdown! The Cardinals take a 2nd quarter lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Evans now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Looking for a throw here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
18 left, 18 left.
They go play action here. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go.
The give now to Benson. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Stopped by Deion Henley. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They're going play action. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's Carter on the return. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning of a high-scoring game so far. My goodness. It's the Titans beginning their drive here.
Ready, set.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Cup 19. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
marked on first. It's second down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 Tiger.
Motioning the tight end now.
Ready, ready?
Second and 10 now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That throw finds Okonkwo. He'll have the first down and even more. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down.
60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. It's second and goal.
Mustang 19. Stephanie.
They'll throw it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans make it a one-score game before halftime. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Got it. Ready?
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be caught by all. And he's out of bounds past midfield. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
70 ready. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Back to pass on first and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Set, go.
Lone back gets the handoff. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Panther 11. Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
They go play action on 1st. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready up.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's completed right side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They get 22 on that one. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Pass play now. Running in the red zone. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans tie us up 28 all. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
They give on second to Benson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. He'll throw it. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Another throw coming on second and 10. That one going to go against the D. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's first and 10.
Here we go. Cut 19.
Throwing from the gun. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals grab the lead on their first series of the half. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Evans now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Tight end in motion left. Throwing now on first down. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Now on second and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
7 Pirates. Ready? Stop
Running back sent in motion. Back to throw it. He connects downfield on 4. Gets it to the 15. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans tie this game 35 apiece. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Catch made by All. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Pass play on 1st and 10. He beams one deep right side. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Titans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Carter on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They're set up at the 35 now.
65,
To throw here on first down. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's the end of the third. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Man in motion here. They'll try and punch it in. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
The nose of the football inside the one. Here's second and goal.
Set. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. Check out.
Going ground game again here. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Titans now trail by just a point in the fourth. So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They'll run here from the gun. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Tennessee. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now trail by just a point in the fourth. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals bring it back to even. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Okonkwo brings it in. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Move the chains. You got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, ready?
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Past midfield to the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38.
70 Lion. Warrior 70. Check go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line.
18 brings up 2nd and 10. 19 Lion.
The Cardinals 39-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Looking for... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Trying again following the sack. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Completed to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Second down now, 7 to go. Another carry for him. Room to the right. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Titans double their lead to 14. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Dropping back to throw. Catch made over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. To throw it on first down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. That one hits for 30. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They'll throw it again. He's got it near the 10. And he's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
From the red zone now. And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet.
To number 88, touchdown, Arizona.
Now a big play for the Cardinals as they go for 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Track at 60. 18, right here. 70 range, 70 range. Ready?
Here he is to throw. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2. So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. They're waiting for that signal, waiting for it. Oh, they've got it. The Cardinals recovered. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Here we go, shot.
Trying the right side. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Back-to-back carries here. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go. Hey, check that. Street. Panther 11. Go.
Setting up to pass. Collins there to grab it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 4th and 3, drive on the line. He'll look to throw it. He connects downfield on 4. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. McPherson to add the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans lead by 15 now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Benson headed right. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with